So, Gramps, I want to say greetings to you and to your family, man. Happy New Year.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Blessed.
Yes, man, definitely. We got to say welcome to, WKRIS, and we just want to say that we're a big fan, you know what I mean, of the Morgan Heritage family.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So Grams, tell us now. I mean, you've been in the recording business for a long time. About how long would you say you've been recording?
Over 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing this from like the age of 11, 12, 13 years old. Different members in the groups are different ages, of course, but we've been doing it from we were kids.
Wow. So definitely we can see where all the experience comes from, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
And I mean, no, you're referred to at times as the royal family of reggae music. I mean, how you get that title? I mean, that's a big title and it's deserving, you know what I mean?
Well, it was in 1992 when we was at a press conference in Montego Bay when we were playing Reggae Sunsplash. And during the course of that interview, the press conference, somebody just bawled out, the royal family of reggae. And from that, the press just ran with it, and then they kept on calling us. Every album that came out, the press just kept on calling us the royal family. So it really came from you guys. Yes,
man, and that is very evident, especially at the latest show with you guys at the Jazz and Blues Festival in Montego Bay.
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
Yeah, man, it was wonderful, wonderful night, despite the rain, you know.
Right. From what I was told, the people didn't even want to leave. Like, when rain fall, people want to run off and get them no matter with that. And it's only like the Heritage family can pull people together like that, I think,
Yeah, it was a wonderful night, man. We put in so much in preparing for the show. It was almost like breaking up with a girlfriend because, there was so much preparation done between, we added another piece to the band and different components, and, you're talking about a week and a half of rehearsal just preparing the show. So
right.
When we started rain come down, we didn't even get to perform certain songs like Tell Me How Come, She's Still Loving Me, Down by the River, Reggae Bring Back Love, like songs that were major hits within the fraternity. So we were a little sad,
Right. Yes, understandably, because those are some major hits too. All right, so there's a new single out by the Morgan family, performed and done, and you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, it's done by the Morgan Heritage, like the Morgan family, because my family big,
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new single is called Perform and Done, which was produced by a radio personality on BBC radio in the UK. And when he heard the track, he said, this track fits you guys, and it kind of brings back that element of the 60s, that old kind of heavy dub-wise, heavy bass line, that taunting kind of bass line sound, bass and drum sound. And, it's a new single that we're pushing. We just shot the video to it, and we hope that the fans will get a chance to enjoy it. And it also displays the foundation of Morgan Heritage, where it is reggae and dancehall. But, we've promoted ourselves, and the world has accepted us as a roots reggae band. But if you listen to the song, a lot of people have never heard me DJ, which is something very new and got a chance to be rebirthed out of us doing our solo project. So I got a chance to get back into me DJing when the days that me and Shaggy used to have Shabba Ranks contest, who could sound like Shabba in the days of Brooklyn in our basement in Bushwick. So, you get a chance to listen to the song and you'll hear where Gramps is DJing, and you get a piece of that on my last solo album called Reggae Music Lives, where I'm telling people they never know me could have DJ. So here it is.
Gramps,
I'm sure that.
We're gonna tell the other DJs them to watch out because I hear the track and I hear you and I tell you it's serious.
Yeah, me afraid of them people like Vibes Cartel. I mean, just lyricists. People like Elephant Man when you talk about him, Pattern them and the Vice of Bone to Killer. It's like these guys are incredible, man. To see where DJ business has started. From Daddy U-Rai and Major Worries and the Foundation DJ, them Yellow Man, to hear some of the styles that some of these artists have today. It's truly amazing, and we've grown so much.
Yes, man. And you also have a new video for this song too, right?
Yes, man. It will be out within the next 2 weeks, servicing YouTube, you name it.
Okay, and then you also have a new album as well, Strictly Roots.
Yes. The new album, which is our first independent venture as a Morgan Heritage brand. It's called Strictly Roots. That is the name of the album, and we are now independent of VP Records, and it's been a great experience and a learning experience dealing with VP Records over the years, who is miles ahead in reggae and dancehall music. And now we're just displaying and showing what we have learned from our parents, and now as children showing, our business side and showing that we can do it independently like so many other genres of music do it as hip-hop. There's so many major labels that has developed into major labels since the start of music business. People like Cash Money Records, Rockefeller with Jay-Z. These are all independent companies that went major. So we're hoping that we will soon be able to sign artists and kind of just show the best of what reggae music has to, and dancehall has to offer worldwide, because there's reggae music and reggae artists rising up from around the world. So CTBC Music Group, which means Cool to Be Conscious Music, where we're showing where conscious music, it's okay to be conscious, and we're showing that we're reaching out to those kids that are focused in school and are consciously aware of their behavior and what they're doing. So in 2015, the new conscious is being cool.
Right. And the album is available on iTunes, right?
The album was not released yet. The album will be released in April.
Okay. So there you have it, folks. For people who are just joining us, listening, we're talking to a member of the Morgan Heritage family, Gramps, and we're talking about his new album, Strictly Roots, and also a new single called Perform and Done, and a new video, upcoming video that's going to be coming out with that as well. Grams, why you choose the term cool to be conscious? I mean, that's a cool term,
Yeah, it's because we want to reach out to those kids. There's a lot of kids in school that are focused, and those kids don't get no big up. They're always a silly kid, or the athlete, or the guy that's the class clown, or the most popular guy in school. But there's kids that are focused. And if you take note of what has happened in society, Bill Gates was one of those cool to be conscious kids. They called them nerds back in the days. And those kids are who we buy our computers from today. So we have to reach out to them now, make them know, say, yo, I see you. I see what you're doing. I appreciate your focus in school. I appreciate your health conscious. Cause when we say conscious, it's not mean to me in Rasta or Epigar Church. It's being consciously aware of your behavior, being conscious of what you put in your body, being conscious of where you take yourself, being conscious of the words that come out of your mouth. So that's why I would say the new cool is being conscious.
Right. And a lot of kids and a lot of artists too look up to the Morgan Heritage, for inspiration, because you guys been doing it for so long and are so good at it. So I mean, what is the magic formula? I mean, if you were to tell some of these upcoming artists, give them some advice, I mean, what would you say to them?
Well, just keep on doing what you're doing. When I'm there and listen to artists come up to us, like the Protege and the Jesse Ryle and Chronics, and they, when they tell us they used to study our music in school, going to the School of Music, and Edna Man, the School of Music. It was our live records that we had put out, and to hear that these now are being used in this school, it's like, wow, thank God, because at one point we was worried about the development of musicians in Jamaica, because there was nobody picking up instruments anymore. And to see that and hear, every time Chronics come to our shows and or he may come to a rehearsal and they say, boy, when me I go to school, we used to listen and study, and I'm like, wow, me just give God glory because it shows that that those albums did their work and it inspired others.
Right, definitely, well said. And so for you now, as an artist, who do you listen to? I mean, I mean, I know you must have some other artists that you probably gravitate to at some point, or want to.
Yeah, without a doubt. The variety of music that I listen to is very wide. I listen to a lot of gospel. Because the best vocalist in music, hands down, period, is from the church. So if you want to study the best singers, you have to look to the church. That's where that spirit comes from and that anointing. So I really into people like John P. Key, Fred Hammond. Those are my top two. J. Moss, can't leave out J. Moss. Those are vocalists that will just make your head spin. Karen Clark and the Clark sisters, vocalists. You know what I mean? And then in R&B, Charlie Wilson is from the days when he was with Gap Band. When he was doing Outstanding and all of them songs there. So when you come to vocalists, that's who I listen to. When it comes to bands, of course, Steel Pulse, the early Wheelers, when Bob, Peter, and Bunny were together, that chemistry and that science of their harmonies, the way it would mesh together, that was something special. And
yes.
The band Steel Pulse is our all-time favorite because they took reggae. When it comes to the chord structures, it wasn't just a two-chord melody. Those guys were doing bridges and some strange bridges that you was like, wow, I didn't know the music would go to those places. So those are that we listen to, and then from rock music, today I listen to people like Bon Jovi, like some old Bon Jovi, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just a vast variety of music, man.
A diverse selection,
and I have to tell this new one. This is a gift to you, cause as I got it as a gift from India, I'm going to give it to you. A guy named Gregory Porter. Look him up, an amazing vocalist, soothing voice. But he's a jazz / blues R&B kind of sound, but it's predominantly jazz. But check him out, Gregory Porter.
Yeah. Okay. So just to recap, the new single coming out, Perform and Done, gonna be released in April.
Yeah.
And there's a new video of this. Is it on YouTube yet?
No, the video was just shot in Kingston, Jamaica, and it will be out in about less than 2 weeks.
Okay, all right. So we can look out for that. And also the new album, Strictly Roots, Cool to Be Conscious.
The name of the label is called Cool to Be Conscious. That's the name of the record company. And the album is called Strictly Roots, which will be out in April.
And that's the first album outside of VP Records. So that's a big step.
That's correct. In many years.
Right. Well, Gramps, I want to tell you thanks, for taking the time and talking to us. And, all of us here at WKRIS are big fans, you know what I mean? I mean, it goes without saying,
Big respect, man, big respect.
So, final words, anything you want to say to the people out there about the album, about where you guys going, about, anything at all?
Yeah, man, we'll just stay in touch with us. And, of course, we want to make them know that the Rasta Man name is on social networks because a lot of people's like, we can't find you guys. Are you guys on social networks? Do you guys tweet? Yes, we tweet. So follow us on Twitter at Morgan Heritage and on Instagram at Morgan Heritage. On Facebook, you can go facebook.com/Morgan Heritage. And just stay in touch with us, man. We're having fun and look out for this new album. Look out for my son, Jamiri Morgan, that you can play for your teenagers. And you can say, hey, to your son or your daughter that's 12 or 13. Instead of them listening any other genre of music, let them listen to your home music or one of your favorite music. But here's an artist that can relate to them in their age group. So look out for my son, Jamiri Morgan.
Definitely. We will definitely keep an eye out for that one. Yes, man. So thanks again, Gramps, and all the best, man.
Big respect, brother, and love.
All right.